Teachers have to renew a teaching certificate usually every 5 years, and my teaching certificate runs out in July of 2014, and I do not plan on going back to school to renew that certificate. So without a certificate, I cannot teach, so I'm retiring. Taught at 5 different schools. I started at a very small 1A school in western Kansas, Pawnee Heights High School. Then I taught there for 3 years. Then I taught at Haven High School for 7 years. I spent 15 years at Heston High School. I spent 7 years at Newton High School, and this is my 6th year at Halstead High.
There's a lot of great qualities about Mrs. Cox. I'd have to say, from my perspective, because I've worked with her as sophomore class sponsor for 4 years as well, she's extremely, extremely reliable, dependable, woman of her word, always does the things that she said she's going to do, means what she says. You know that you're getting real when you talk to Miss Cox.
Mrs. Cox is professional. She's a true teacher. She has every kid's best interest at heart. She wants them to succeed. She knows what she's doing and talking about.
I never really got a specific award like Teacher of the Year. The awards that meant the most to me were when students nominated me for Who's Who in American Teachers, because that you obviously had to have made an impression on the student for the student to nominate you.
A wealth of information. Mrs. Cox always is a resource, someone I can go and ask a question, talk something out. She's always there with that little hint that you need to make the day go better.
The best thing about Mrs. Cox is she can be like hardcore mean, but like then later on when she tells me about it, she smiles and laughs about it.
Memories or stories, that always gets one in trouble, right? If you start telling memories or stories. But we've had some awesome lunch discussions. Sometimes we realm to the world of sarcasm, and we rather enjoy it. We always share stories about our families, what our kids are doing, what her grandkids are doing. Today we talked about birthdays and all that kind of stuff, but we always end up laughing about something.
Yes, I've thoroughly enjoyed Halstead. It's a good size school. I've taught at all sizes of schools. I've taught at a very small 1A school, and then I taught at Newton High School, which was a 5A school, but I really prefer this size because you really get to know all the kids.
Yes. Mrs. Cox and I have worked together long enough now where we have one of those relationships where something is really stupid in the room and we both know it's stupid and we can look across the room at each other and totally and completely know exactly what we're talking about. And so it's just a really fun relationship. I've loved working with her, and I'm going to be really sad when she leaves.